Hi everybody! Today I want to show you this unusual technique on how you could make jewelry, decorations, hair clips, and so much more. I am so excited about showing you this technique, and it only calls for 3 things, and that is wire, glue, and fingernail polish. I made several pieces of jewelry and I love to work with gemstones. And at the end of this video, I'm going to show you close-up pictures of some of the things that I have made. And that way I was hoping that this would stimulate your imagination so that your imagination would go as wild as mine did. I never saw this technique done before, so I had to work it out in my mind how in the world I was going to make this work. I love the idea of using fingernail polish because fingernail polish is so pretty and you could get so many different colors. All my projects turned out gorgeous. And this video probably won't do any of this justice. These things are like totally fabulous in real life. And when you do your projects, you're going to see. In this video, I'm going to show you how I made my flowers and leaves to make it easy for you. So let's get started.
Here is how I wrap the wire. I start my wrapping about 3 inches in. And I begin by wrapping the wire around a pencil to make my flower petals. After each petal, I twist the wire a couple of times, like this. I hold the wire steady with my thumb so I can make another petal, and then I twist the wire again so that each petal holds its form. By holding the wire with my thumb, I am sure that each petal starts and ends on the same side of the pencil. After I finish making 5 petals, I get my pliers and pinch my twisted wires tightly together. I slide my petals off of the pencil, get the short wire piece and put it through the center of my petals. I use my pliers to pull the wire tight. Then I twist the wires again so that I am sure the flower will stay together. Now I get my wire cutters and I trim the extra wire off. I use my pliers to pinch the end of the wire so that no sharp edges will be sticking out. It is time to separate and pull my petals down so I can shape my petals to make it look like a flower. I usually use my fingernails to separate the petals. I leave extra wire for the stem so I have enough to work with later. Watch how I make my leaves. I fold my leaf to about the size I want it, leaving a little extra wire on the end so I have enough to twist. I crease my leaf on the end and then only widen the leaves in the center. This makes it look like a leaf. I usually make 2 or 3 leaves. I trim the extra wire off and pinch the sharp edge in. I leave extra wire for the stem like I did my flower. And now I can carefully shape the leaves however I want them. Now it is time to use our glue.
I tried 3 different kinds of glues. I tried the Mod Podge and it didn't work. Now there may be another kind of Mod Podge that might work, but this kind doesn't. The school glue or the Elmer's glue did not work, but the tacky glue did, and it worked perfectly. So my suggestion is go with the tacky glue. But if you come up with any other glues that work for you, I would love to hear from you and leave them in the comment box down below.
You will need a hair dryer, wax paper, a paper towel to wipe your fingers on, and your wire flowers and leaves. I squeeze a small amount of glue on the edge of one of the wire petals. Do not use too much glue. Be patient. Once the wire is covered, I go from side to side with the tip of the glue bottle to try to connect all sides with the tacky glue to form a solid surface. Then I move to the next petal. You will be tempted to squeeze more glue if it does not stretch across right away, but I encourage you to only use as little glue as you have to. It will drip if you use too much. The more you do this, the easier it gets and the quicker you get at it. So hang in there and enjoy the process. Now we use our hair dryer to dry the glue until the glue forms an outside skin on both sides of your flower. Be sure to use the low setting on your dryer because the high setting might blow holes in your glue. Before the glue forms the skin, it is likely to tend to drip, so you will have to rock your flower from side to side as you use your hair dryer. This encourages it to quickly dry the outer skin before it drips. It is easier to see how I spread the glue on the leaves because they are a bigger area than the flowers. See how I pull the glue from one side to the other? When one leaf area is filled with glue, I use my dryer. Watch how the glue looks as I rock it from side to side as I dry the outer skin. See how it wants to drip? Once the skin is formed, it no longer wants to drip and I can move on to the next leaf. This is what it looks like when the glue has formed its skin. After each piece has formed its outer skin on both sides, I lay them on wax paper. As the pieces dry, I will periodically turn each of them to be sure that the glue does not gather to one side as it dries. This encourages them to dry evenly. Now it is time to paint with nail polish. Okay, so I didn't have very many colors of fingernail polish, so what I did was I went to the thrift store and I bought fingernail polish from them because it was cheaper that way, and even though I won't use that on my nails, I could use it on my crafts. Look at all the colors I got. Once the pieces are dry, they are ready to paint. This is such a fun part of this project because we can be as creative with the colors as we want to be. After my base coat dries, I love to give the pieces a light coat of sparkly nail polish so they glitter in the sun. Even when I decided I didn't like the colors on a couple of my flowers, I used a little nail polish remover on a tissue to wipe it off to start again. It was so awesome to know that I could be truly free to experiment. Let's take a look at some of my creations.
I hope that you liked this technique as much as I did, and I hope that this video inspires you to give it a try. I would love to hear from you if you do, and I would love to see your pictures of your projects. So you could post some picture links down below, or you could go to our Facebook page and share with us on Facebook. I'm going to upload some more pictures of the projects that I have done so that I could encourage you and maybe get your creative ideas flowing too. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!
Good sledding surface. I'm gonna put my hand in it. Holy crap. Oh my god.
You ready?
Yeah.
We're gonna fly.
Oh, I'm gonna push. Ready?
Okay. Yes, we're That was fun. Thank you for going with me, Dustin. That was fun. Do a snow angel. Let me see. Alright, look at that snow angel. Oh, that's a good one. Hey, that's good. That's really fun. Let's do it again. Is that fun, Dylan?
Yeah.